Hello, welcome to a video of factions. The new cycle has started and I can start making videos again. Master League changed a little bit. We'll be talking about that in a bit. And I'll be playing against one of the best Master League players in the world again. Last cycle I trioed him with my double charm line. And this time I'm facing him again. Let's take a look at the teams and the changes in this meta. So first, we had two restricted picks, which were basically two big legendaries usually, right? And the rest were unrestricted. Some unrestricted included like legendaries as well, like Landorus, Melmetal, Yveltal, Zekrom. Those were all unrestricted. So you basically had to pick a core of two maybe, right, from your restricted picks, and then pick 4 unrestricted picks, which I think was a pretty fun format. This time around, we have 3 restricted and 3 unrestricted. Melmetal, Zekrom, Yveltal, and Landorus are all now restricted. Basically to their usage, right? They were used so much that they were moved to the restricted page, which means that you can put another big Pokemon there. And basically what this turned the Master League meta into is a Dialga plus Mewtwo, Kyogre, Zacian, Groudon meta. Right? You can play with 3 Pokemons, 3 restricted Pokemons. Just think of like GBL, right? If like a couple seasons ago, I think the Groudon, Mewtwo, Dialga line used to be very strong. Groudon, Mewtwo, not Groudon, Dialga, Mewtwo, and Kyogre used to be very strong. Now we have Dialga, Mewtwo, Zacian. This is also Master League now. Your unrestricted picks are not always gonna have play. You kind of do need the bigger ones. Like now that Melmetal is restricted, Metagross does become the premier Steel type. So, and on the other hand, Dragonite now has superpower, so that has a bit more play against like Steel types, including Dialga. You can win the one-shoots there now. So yeah, that's what Master League is right now. And these are the teams of me and my opponent. Let's take a look at the battles here. So the problem that I faced here, I read the meta just like my opponent did. My opponent made a very good meta read, runs Dialga Mewtwo core, combined with a Groudon. Groudon is very strong against my line. With Mudshot, it has neutral play against basically everything. On the Say Swap, I think it can like beat everything on my line. On top of that, he also has a Metagross that's probably the best unrestricted Pokemon at this moment. On my side, I tried to be a little bit creative and not play Dialga Mewtwo, and it cost me. It just cost me. I was like, Melmetal, is that really the restricted pick I want? But I decided to go with a Melmetal Garchomp core. That's basically what I went for. And yeah, with the Groudon on my opponent's side, that makes it a little bit difficult. So, obviously, I'll have to bring my Zacian here as well. Zacian now with Quick Attack has actually better matchups. Even against Dialga and Metagross, Quick Attack is still fine. Yeah, I also run Quick Attack to have a slightly better matchup against Shadow Mewtwo. Yeah, that is a Shadow Mewtwo. And it's gonna be very tough because it also can beat everything on my line. I do expect Ice Beam on it for a better Giratina and Garchomp matchup, both Pokemon that I likely will use. I think he will know that as well. So yeah, so let me skip a bit forward. I thought a lot about my team here. Let's see. I lead my Garchomp into their Metagross. Very nice. With Dragon Tail, I actually lose zeros here, but with Mudshot, I'm very fine here. And as you can see, I run triple ground moveset here. They say swap the Groudon here. I don't really know what to do, honestly, because on an energy disadvantage, my Mamoswine is not that great here either. But I have to preserve my Garchomp, right? I have to preserve my Garchomp for that Metagross. I'm also not counting his move very well. I think he was like 10 at this point, so he's very close to 2 Fire Punches. I'll have to shield the second one because of the low stats of Mamoswine compared to Groudon. 2 Fire Punches will take me out. I don't think they can flip this actually at this point. I will farm them down if they shield. And I think they were 1 off here, so I have to throw right here and then hope I get to a Bulldoze on that Metagross, because that will be nice super effective damage. Let's see if I can get there. Oh boy, I should have thrown the Avalanche here probably to at least get some chip in. That's very bad play by myself. Garchomp does have a good matchup against Metagross. Even with a shield disadvantage, you win this matchup. But we're not really in a good spot here. We're not really in a good spot here. The Metagross is really good. I don't think they think they have another Metagross answer in the back. That could only be Giratina, and that would make me insanely weak to a Dialga lead, right? So they shield that, very good shield. I'm not gonna throw my Sand Tomb here because I don't want to reveal that yet. I don't see this matchup as this game as something winnable, and this Metagross is gonna sweep me now. Groudon, Mudshot, Save Swap. Mudshot Groudon Save Swap is just so deadly there. I'm running Close Combat Wild Charge on my Zacian. Wild Charge is for Primarina and Mewtwo. So yeah, and Close Combat is for basically everything else, right? I'm not expecting Dragonite from him because I definitely always will bring Zacian. It's like my premier Dialga, Mewtwo, and Groudon answer. It's not even that hard of an answer, but it has play against those. So yeah, I didn't even see the third Pokemon. I would expect Dialga, right? Groudon as a little bit of a decent save swap against Giratina lead if I were to. And also against Garchomp, which worked. Groudon basically can get a shield advantage against anything on my line with one Mudshot advantage. It will survive one Shadow Ball from my Giratina as well. And we will CMP on the second move if he has one Mudshot advantage. So his Groudon save swap there set up his Metagross for an extremely nice sweep. Yeah, and since I was running ABB weak to Metagross, I had to swap out. So yeah, let's take a look at the next match. What I'm going to do here. Very tough lineup. The Mudshot Groudon is very difficult to deal with. And speaking of it, there it is in the lead. Let's see. So I have a double dragon this time. I guess I want to swap out at some point here because I am expecting Dialga in the back and I do need to bait it out. So let's see. I will throw the Close Combat, does some nice chip here, and I will no-shield this probably because I do expect Dialga to come in and farm me all the way down, which is deadly. You can imagine me, I was in voice call, like having a deep sigh, like this is not gonna work because he can farm me down. Iron Head my Zacian, and I'm in the same spot as before. He does he have the, I think he does have the best buddy on this. Yeah, he doesn't really need best buddy here, but I think my Garchomp flipped something like what did it flip again? I think it could flip like Groudon with the best buddy there. So Iron Head super effective, will do a lot of damage. I'm just gonna get rid of this Dialga and hopefully Garchomp can win. I need the Metagross in the back. If it's the Shadow Mewtwo, I lose this 100%. Let's see. In comes that Metagross, and oh boy, this is... I already revealed Earth Power, right? So there is no way they will expect a Sand Tomb here. Let's pray they shield this. This is my only shot to get this point here. And they shield that. They did not expect that. I didn't run Outrage because I wasn't expecting the Dragonite, and in that case, I don't really need Outrage for anything. They throw the Medium Mash here, that's definitely a move that will hit very hard, and they try to catch here. I mean, I have to throw anyway, but I can farm up a little bit more, because I know this Groudon is dry. Maybe I can get a little bit more in. They shielded actually, but I know they're now at like 5, they need 2 more, so whatever. I'll just throw another one, and that will kill this Groudon, which is really nice. Boom. Garchomp wins consistently CMP against Metagross if you're both a Hundo. So I can get to this Earth Power and get a point. Which counts as 3 points for me. Because this matchup is so difficult. Give an opponent, give a good player a Pokemon that doesn't get hard counted by anything on a line. And they just win. They just win. But the double Mudshot, I probably cannot pull this off again. I am expecting them maybe not to bring Metagross, even though it has 4 good matchups against my line. Maybe they bring Dragonite to wall my Garchomp. That will be quite RPS, so maybe they won't take the risk. But I actually am not expecting Metagross anymore from them. I am expecting the Mudshot Groudon, so I do have to counter that. But I'm also expecting Dialga, so I'm gonna double counter Dialga. And we'll see. We'll just see, honestly. I lead my Melmetal into their Dialga. This is exactly the lead I want. Let's see what they say swap here. They say swap Mewtwo, and I swap in Giratina. This is a match Giratina can lose. And because I have 2 Dialga answers, I'm actually going to no-shield this move, regardless of Ice Beam. It's a freaking Shadow Ball even. That does more, and it's actually worse as well. Who runs Shadow Ball on a Shadow Mewtwo? I think it's actually super smart of my opponent, because no one expects it. No one expects it, and he gets the complete farm down. I don't have fast move pressure with my lineup here. The only Pokemon with fast move pressure on my line are Giratina and Primarina. I haven't brought that. So I'm going to hope I can sweep with a shield advantage on Zacian. Also do note I run Thunderbolts to win against his Metagross. And I counted wrong here. I thought he needed 5 more for a Side Strike, but I guess I miscounted. This doesn't KO me, but it's a shame. It's a shame of my my Melmetal here, honestly, because it could have been useful, right? Even against a Groudon, I could pull off a what's it called? A superpower, and it would be very useful. Yeah, at this point it's probably over. I am expecting Groudon in the back. I have to shield this move. If I debuff myself, this is so over, because then he just his mushes will add up so much that at that point the Fire Punch will even take me out. So yeah, he takes that move. I have to throw another one because otherwise he gets to another move. Well, actually, he throws it anyway. And I try to farm down, I guess. He can swap at this point, I believe. For sure. Yeah, in comes the Groudon. The Dragon Breath took me to half HP here. And I need 3 close combats and maybe some quick attacks to win this game. And there's absolutely 0 chance that I win this. 0 chance. So yeah, I'm counting his move. I know he's close to Fire Punch. I think I tried to swap on 7, just guessing if he would throw there, but he didn't. It didn't matter, like quick attack wouldn't kill there anyway. I think he just went to 2 Fire Punches there, and that's game over. So I lost this round 1-2, unfortunately. That's a tough start of the cycle, and it is what it is. I also have to say that I will not be doing more Master League videos or battles even, because I'm very I'm not a fan of this meta, like not at all. It's you can run 3 restricted Pokemon, that's your line. I like to be creative with my teams. I like to have a big Master League roster for that, and now it's kind of for nothing. So I feel like, right? You're always expecting the same Pokemon. We'll see if I play more Master League. I don't expect to be making more videos though. So thank you for watching. We'll just make more GBL videos then. Have a good one. See you later.